guys, we are here. It's show day. It is 7 a.m. The show starts at 10 a.m. So we've got about 3 hours until the show starts. However, there are classes before mine. You've got bodybuilding, you've got classic physique, you've got figure, you've got wellness, then men's physique, and then I have a competitor in the NPC bikini. So it looks like, you know, based on the size of the show, 11:30, 12 o'clock, something like that. So I'm just having my normal morning. I went downstairs, did 20 minutes of cardio. I slept great. And so now I just had 100 grams of carbs, probably 10 grams of fat, and then I'm going to have my protein shake, another 40 grams of protein. I did add some salt to that just so that I'm staying hydrated. And I had a cup of coffee. So literally just my normal morning. You know, this is the same meal that I've had for the last couple months probably. I don't always do 100 carbs at breakfast. When I'm, you know, depleting or cutting a little bit, I'll be a little bit more conservative with the carbs. But for today, I want the food going in my digestive system so that when I start pumping up, it's getting into my bloodstream. It's keeping my muscles full. I think my muscles are pretty filled out. We went last night and had 5 guys. We trained yesterday. Yesterday was a longer day, you know, than you think. You know, we got up, we drove to Miami, we went to the gym, we came to check-ins, you know, like you're basically on the go all day. And I'm a pretty sedentary person, you know, between like sitting at my desk. So you got to pay attention to, you know, are you burning through calories? And we all went in the gym last night and I had everybody look. Everyone said, yeah, you're definitely flat. So we went to 5 guys, ate that, just a nice simple burger and some fries. The real value there is just some extra fats, some extra sodium. I love red meat for digestion. I was going to have ground beef anyway for my last meal, so I just swapped that meal out. And yeah, I feel great. I went down and looked at myself, and I'm very happy where we're at. So that's it. Just going to enjoy the morning, take care of my clients. And then I got makeup at 8:30, so that's in about an hour and a half. So we'll see how that goes. I've never done that before. I might put on a little more color. I'm real happy with where it's at right now, but you know, you can always be darker, especially in a show with bright lights like this one. The darker the skin, the better the light holds. So yeah, let's go.
$100K.
100K, no bots, no paid nothing. This is all organic, man. So I appreciate you guys for following the Instagram account. It's probably the one that I'm least active on, but you know, I love my audience, man. We got real people in this audience. So look at that. That's kind of cool.
Now it's nice. 100K.
Waiting for sunshine. Ooh, waiting for sunshine. Waiting for sunshine. Ooh, waiting for sunshine. Waiting for sunshine. Ooh.
All right, guys. So literally got off stage, within like the last 30 minutes, and had a blast. So for those you don't know, I'm 47, so I did the 45 and over men's physique, and then I did the open men's physique. And I did well in both. I think I was splitting center for the 45 and over, which means first or second, and then I was in the top 4 for the open. They called out 4. Definitely didn't win that one. That guy was impressive. The guy that's going to win that, he'll probably win the whole show. But man, what a blast. A great reminder as a coach of just what the backstage experience is like. Pumping up, the adrenaline that you get, the rush backstage. They're kind of yelling out numbers, and it's very hectic back there, and you can feel overwhelming. But then literally the second I hit that stage, one of my great friends and a client, Daraja, she always talks about how when she hits the stage, she takes a deep breath and just remembers to have fun. And I literally did that same thing. So thank you, Daraja. And I just went slow, because it feels very rushed backstage. It's the only way I can describe it is if you ever worked in a restaurant. It's like eating at the restaurant versus working at the restaurant. When you eat at a restaurant, it feels very calm. When you're back of a restaurant, when I used to work, it's very chaotic, right? And that's how backstage at a bodybuilding show is: chaos, chaos, chaos. And then you hit the stage and it's calm. So I just took my time, really tried to just take my time, enjoy the moment, look at the crowd, look at the judges, hold my poses for a long time. My buddy George, who's holding the camera here, he told me, like, you look rushed when we were practicing. So I really tried to count in my head, 2, 3, 4, switch, and have some fun. And then when they did the call outs, I got moved to middle of my master's class, and then I got in the first call outs of the open. So I'm very happy with how I looked, and we'll worry about the next show next, but we got finals tonight. And we'll go that. I'm going to go eat another big meal. I'm going to try to come back a little bit fuller. I'm actually going to rinse everything off and put a whole nother tan on for finals. And then I've also got my Pro Bikini. They got 3 competitors here competing in Pro Bikini. So we'll get some footage of that. But we'll see if we can get them some really good placings today and just enjoy the experience. And then I get to go. The greatest part about this sport, if you're not aware, this is a people sport. I get to spend time with my favorite people in the world. Danny flew in. Steven came, Colin came. I got some friends coming that are locals. George behind the camera. The shows come and go, but what you really remember is the times you spend with the people. And the people that show up to your bodybuilding shows, that's your people. Like, they take time out of their lives to come see you. So I'm very, very excited. And we'll have some fun at finals, and we'll go get some food. All right, guys. So in the morning at a bodybuilding show, what we do is called pre-judging, meaning you go up in your group, either your age group or your height class or both. So I did that. I was in the 45 and over, and then I was also in the open division for the tall class. So I did that. So tonight they're going to hand out awards. So based on the awards, if you win your class or your division, you go against the other class or division winners for what's called an overall. So they had about a 4-hour break. Now, after the NPC, which is the amateur organization, the National Physique Committee, they had the IFBB, the International Federation of Bodybuilder Professionals. 3 of my competitors were competing in the Pro Bikini division. So when I got done, I went and took care of them. They got on stage. They had a great pre-judge. So they do the same thing. They do their pre-judging in the morning. Now, we had about a 2.5 hour break. I wanted to eat and really feel alive. I love eating Chipotle after pre-judging. It's got great, as far as like the rice, the steak, but it's also got a lot of sodium, and it's easy to get. We actually had it delivered. Down some water, went back to the room, and I actually rinsed so I could reapply my tan. I felt it was too light, so I did a whole nother base coat, a whole nother super dark. Now we're back for finals. The Pro Bikini is going to go up first at the finals, and then the National Physique Committee or the amateurs go up, and that'll be me. Go up for the awards, and we'll see what else happens tonight. But that's what we're here. We're headed to go back inside. This was an absolutely fantastic experience. You know what it did, George? It like reminded me why I love this, because it gets like coaching. It kind of gets to you. You start to get caught up in the placings and but at the heart of this sport, it's just about fucking kicking ass all the time and waking up early and just being a better version of yourself. And that's what this reminded me of. And it also reminded me I have amazing friends, because so many people backstage are just here by themselves. So like,
Community is everything, man.
oh, content is king, community is kingdom. My man Massive Joe said that. I can't steal it, but I could borrow it.